Shalal Wahawadla Yahweh Hashem Yahushai Ba'ashem Kwakudash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS that rule well, peace and salutations to the brothers on the four corners of this earth, pushing this word in truth and in sincerity. Say Shalom. Yeah, this video is just about, I'll just go straight to the precept one time. You understand? I'll just go straight to 1 Corinthians 15 and 52, right? From 52. It says, in a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump, for the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed. Verse 53. For this corruptible must put on incorruption, and this mortal must put on immortality, right? For this corruptible must put on incorruption. So let me see what incorruptible is. Incorruptible, 1, not susceptible to corruption, especially by bribery. 2, not subject to death or decay, everlasting. Right? So we will be incorruptible by not being susceptible to corruption, especially by bribery. Like for instance, in this kingdom, understand? In this kingdom where it have benefits for choosing the world, but the benefit is temporal. Understand? Because the kingdom to come is incorruptible, everlasting, without death or decay. You understand? So that is what we working towards, an incorruptible kingdom, by making this here man incorruptible as well. Because we can't inherit that incorruptible if we still corruptible man. Yeah? Verse 54. So when this corruptible shall put on incorruption, and this mortal shall have put on immortality, then shall be brought to pass the saying that is written, death is swallowed up in victory. O death, where is thy sting? O grave, where is thy victory? Yeah. As I said, the second meaning for incorruptible as well, without death or decay. You understand? But as kingdom to come will never decay. We will not death. You understand? Because the scripture say what? The wages of sin is death. So if it had no death, that means what? It will be without sin. It will be void of sin. Yeah? But first we must walk. But this is the mindset we're supposed to be in. To walk incorruptibly. You understand? This the precept, of course. The precept where it says we just rehearsing a righteous act. We're supposed to be rehearsing being incorruptible right now. You understand? That's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to be clean. You understand? Not susceptible to bribery. You know? We going die hard, all out for our shy. The Psalms 119 from 9. It says, wherewithal shall a young man cleanse his way? By taking heed thereto according to the word. Yeah? According to the word, according to the scriptures, right? Remember that. That is how we will become incorruptible. Have that incorruptible mindset, that incorruptible spirit. You understand? Verse 10. With my whole heart have I sought thee. Oh, let me not wander, Salakia, from thy commandments. Yeah. He said, don't let me wander from your commandments, Father. You understand? Let me just get that in Baruch 4 and 1. Baruch 4 and 1. This is the book of the commandments of life, and the law that endureth forever, which were everlasting, right? So what the laws are incorruptible. All they that keep it shall not come to life, but such as leave it shall die. You understand? So if you don't leave it, you wouldn't dead. You understand? So if you don't leave the laws, then you will be what? Incorruptible. You see how we're tying in here now? Right? I'm going to go back into Psalms 119. Yeah, so that the reason why we were supposed to be in the laws was what? Was so that we would have that incorruptible spirit, that incorruptible mindset. Right? Verse 10, it says, with my whole heart have I sought thee, O Lord. So like, oh, let me not wander from thy commandments. Verse 11, thy word have I hid in mine heart, that I might not sin against thee. Yeah, because why? The wages of sin is death. And we're trying to be everlasting, not in the sense of this body, but in the sense of our mind and our spirit. You understand? We wouldn't be susceptible to bribery. You understand? To wrongdoing through bribery. Hey, but you know, if you eat this piece of pork, you know, he's a chef boy, where you saw the taste where you cooking and where you cook this pork for me, you better cook the more money and give you these kind of, you know, I just say now, but you know, for instance, then, you know, take the devil water, you'll be working while everybody else home under lockdown, you know, this kind of way. That was bribery. That is what I was. For people who didn't know, verse 11, thy word have I hid in my heart, that I might not sin against thee. Yeah, you had to hide it in your heart. You understand? Your heart is what your mind. You understand? So let me just get in Joshua 1 and 8. You know, he say here, he said, this book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night, that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein, for then shalt thou make thy way prosperous, and then thou shalt have good success. Yeah, good success in what? Good success in the incorruptible kingdom, in becoming incorruptible. No, we will never be 100% incorruptible in this kingdom. Like, we just get our straight and we're trying to tell people that you could be 100% incorruptible, because right now we under a corruptible rule, a corrupted rule, I should say. You understand? That delight in corruption and wickedness. You understand? And because we're trying to be incorruptible, our time, our days will become harder and harder. Our life will become much more gruesome to bear. You understand? But with that incorruptible mindset, we will always see the finish and we will always see that goal. Because we mindset is incorruptible. Whatever they throw at us wouldn't get to us, if you understand what I say. You know? Guys, what this video is about. Be thou incorruptible. Your mindset, your spirit, your heart, keep it aright. Set your heart on treasures above, not those stories. Lay up treasures where moth and dot corrupt and thieves break in and steal these material, temporal things. Nobody not saying, hey, you work hard for your money. Nobody not saying, if you want to buy a nice car, you buy your nice car. You want to live in a big house, brother, you buy your big house. But don't let these things take priority over your role as a man. As a man, the truth in the truth. As a man who worshiping Yahweh Shai. You understand? I don't want no brother to go through no hard times. Unfortunately, we not here to see a good time. But if a brother in a position where he could add a luxury to life, I'm not telling a brother, hey, don't buy that car, boy. You want a nice car, you able to afford it, and not adding any more stress onto you, boy, you buy your nice car. However, when you buy that nice car, I hope you know it have maintained. The maintaining of the nice car will come at a very not so nice price. And the hours of work or extra work, you never know what will happen after you buy a nice car. Maybe, you know, you get laid off or they cut down your hours, you're not able to maintain it so well. So now you're paying extra work. So now you're not getting to come out and do the works or whatnot, and you're able to pop your videos because you're tired or whatever excuse you choose to use. You understand? So once you could maintain that, once you can maintain doing your shy work and what he asks of you, then is what will fine. You do your thing. You understand? I will never tell a brother to do something good for yourself. You understand? If you can help another brother, do it. Do it. That's what you're supposed to do. You know? That is what you're supposed to do. You understand? But what the scripture talking about as laying up treasures is, don't let these things be a priority. Don't let a big house be a priority. Don't let a nice car be a priority. Don't let gold and brand name, designer this, designer that be a priority. Because why? In this kingdom, all these things are temporal or temporary. These things are adding salvation to you. These things will lead you from salvation. I'm telling you, it will. No if, no but, no maybe. It will take you away. It will lead you out of that way, but out of that narrow path and into the broad path. You know? So yeah, so keeping the law, but trying your best to keep the law, is part of that incorruptible mindset. And I used to show you how these churchgoers are to say wrong, because you know what, they don't believe in the Old Testament, so they don't believe in the law, so they will always be corrupted. You understand? I'm going to close off on 1 John 3 and verse 4. Salaka, that is wrong precept. Ah, Salaka, it's 2 and verse 3. Salaka. It say, and hereby we do know that we know him if we keep his commandments. He that said, I know him, and keepeth not his commandments is a liar, and the truth is not in him. You understand? But whoso keepeth his word in him, verily is love, and God is the love of God perfected. Hereby we know that we are in him. You understand? Hereby we know that we incorruptible, because the Most High is incorruptible. There is 1 John 5 and 2 now. By this we know that we love the children of power, when we love power and keep his commandments. For this is the love of power, that we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not grievous. You understand? Because his commandments is not for his benefit, you know. The commandments is not for the benefit of Yahushua or the benefit of Yahweh. It's for our benefit. You understand? It's for our benefit. You know, and yes, it have some laws we're not able to keep. Certain laws we're not able to keep. I grasp that concept, I understand that. But what it is in your power to do, you ought to do it. You understand? Like part of the incorruptible mindset. As I was saying before, the scripture I say, well, we rehearse in a righteous act, we ought to be rehearsing that incorruptible mindset. You know? And with that, I want to say, double honors to the apostles and elders of Gms that rule well. Peace and salutations to the brothers on the four corners of this earth, pushing this word in truth and in sincerity. Once again, it's your brother Manatas from Trinidad. Shalom.